Whoa, and just tip it over. Maybe I'll save it. No. Hi guys, I came back with another episode of Scrap a Mechanic, and let me ask you something. What does happen when you give steroids to this car? Well, let me show you what does happens. This happens. Check out this awesome DAKAR car, which I started in the live stream, and as you can see I finished it and it looks so freaking amazing and it drives so well, and I'm really proud of how it turned out. So this is how it looks from the outside around. There's this famous suspension which took me like 2 hours to figure it out. You maybe saw in the live stream that it took me more like an hour or something like that to make this one corner of the suspension, and then I just copied around. But yeah, it was really hard to figure out how to make the suspension, because in my mind it was a little bit different. Well, it was pretty much the same, just not fully. Well, yeah, and there was many who helped in the live stream. I don't want to call in any names because I can't remember everyone, and it wouldn't be fair to say some names and not mention some others. Anyways, there was a ton of help in the live stream. You can check it out, it's still on the YouTube. But alright, so you already saw from the outside, you saw the suspension. How about we jump in this beast and let's drive around. Alright, so here's the button. As usual, I hide buttons in the wheel arches just to hide, no, but just to keep the look clean. So with the number 1 you of course close doors, and with number 1 is to open the roof, so when you jump off the seat you don't get stuck in the roof. So yeah, let me drive around because it drives really awesome. All the suspension and so on is still working, just like at the end of the live stream you could actually see how the suspension works. So yeah, here it drives, and it actually right now it's kind of like a not laggy but just some FPS drop, which actually happens only when I record. Also in the live stream I got some FPS drop and I had to relog in the world to get rid of them, but when I ended the live stream it was just fine. So it looks like because of I'm recording and the game is running at the same time, my PC can't handle it, so it relax. So yeah, now let's just drive around because I really want to show this awesome suspension, and it just drives really well. Yeah, it's nice. Maybe other times also because of the recording the FPS so low, but it doesn't feel smooth. Anyways, let's just enjoy the car because I don't feel like the FPS actually is that bad, and it still fully represents this car capability. And even added this drive shaft at the bottom, and as you can see I used this mug because I needed some kind of like small side pieces, so you can see that it actually rotates, because if you look only into this gray pipe you can't really see that it spins. So I added this small piece just so it looks like a drive shaft is rotating. So yeah, here's the tire at the back, there's the exhaust pieces and some other stuff, and actually there is another version which I was making at the start, but it was just too sensible and so on, so I totally remade it, and now it looks like this. And actually right now I'm trying to find some cliff which I could drive on just to show how awesome this Jeep truck or DAKAR car or whatever you want to call it drives. See how easy to drive over these cliff pieces and so on. And actually, yeah, it actually, talking about rocks, it actually is an awesome rock climber or whatever how you say it. Let's start with these small ones. See, it just drives across it like nothing. So, and let's see where some bigger ones, because over these small ones everyone could drive over, but there was those, there was like oh, here's this bigger one. So many cars would never think to try get over this one, but this one actually drives really well. And actually I went from the easy side. Let me actually turn around. Let me try from this harder side, but it still should actually work. Oh yeah, still this rock is not that big. There was some bigger, but yeah, see the front side is like a fully horizontal, not vertical, but it should still drive. Yeah, alright, and now over. See, and it just climbed over, and even now I should be able to drive over. Yeah, see how cable this car is. And actually it's really giant. Let me actually drive over here on the cliff. This whole episode will be with me driving because I just really enjoy it, and I just want to show how capable this Jeep truck is. Not really sure how to call it. I'll just call it Jeep. Because, well, yeah, you can call it truck, but in my country, trucks we call it like these big semi trucks, and all the like this kind of SUV and so on we call them Jeeps. And the real Jeep, like a brand Jeep, you can just call it Jeep as well. It's really complicated to explain it. I believe in some other countries that happens as well, that anything which is bigger than the family saloon is a Jeep, and anything bigger than the Jeep is truck, which is not like in the United States where like a truck is also pickup and so on. So yeah, let's try to drive over here. We should be able to drive on. Actually, I should. Yeah, I'm on. I should have tried from the steeper angle. I'm still not on it. It's actually, if you drive straight, it can drive on, but once you start to steer like it's side to side, you just lose and it starts to go to the side. So where's my truck? I believe it was on this side of the map. I just want to show the size of this Jeep, how big it actually is. And I don't really want to spawn another one, just because so I can drive there. Oh, did you hear the birds? For the first time actually I hear the birds. How about they try to roll, no, but climb over these rocks? It should be like a perfect challenge. Check out how easy for this truck it looks. Yeah, I should be able to drive over and turn and get the traction, and yeah, and I'm over. Actually, the suspension works really well. Just sometimes it glitches out. Well, not like glitches out, just that I drive too aggressive and then the wheels like goes together, like they go down and they just keep on going, and then they are like totally narrow or whatever. Maybe I'll get the same symptoms again, but believe my truck was this way. But how about we not drive on the flat areas? Let's drive up here. Check out how easy. Looks like there's some glitch in the front suspension, because once the front wheel is off the ground, it drives without any FPS drop. Although, like I said, when I didn't record it was fine, so it should be fine as well. And also, so yeah, here the size of this truck, this Jeep. If you ever wondered or thought that this truck, this Scania is big, this is what is big. But yeah, what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, and also I'm using this Tesla version with the 40% increased friction and the new handling. So maybe that's why also it drives a little bit better than usual. But as they will release this new engine, with new handling very soon, I don't really think that it's unfair to show how it performs, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's drive up here. Will we be able? We should be able. Let me try one more time. Just let's go more straighter so it doesn't start to slide. Yeah, I don't really think it's possible. Let's just drive. Come on, let's drive through. Well, let's just drive where the truck wants. And actually, it's really fast as well once you are on some straight areas. But let's try to drive up here, because I know I can, because I once already drove. Maybe I should drive on this side, but I should need to be really careful to not fall down, because I can go really powerful forward, but I can't really change anything when I'm start slide. But yeah, see the wheels like in the front, they are like too low. That can happen if you like crawling. Crawling was the right word when you get over the rocks or something. Anyhow, so let's try to get down. Yeah, see the back wheels. They are broken now. And some said in the live stream that they should have like a sway bar, and I believe, or anti-roll bar. I believe it would help, but I just couldn't figure out, or more like I couldn't think where to put it. Like there is no that much space up under, so I didn't. Other than it happens only from time to time. Where else we could try to climb? How about we try to climb here, where I was trying to climb at the end of the live stream. Let's see if this truck now can drive up here. Yeah, from the back it looks cool and so on. And here's this exhaust. Let me actually maybe show the details. And actually I added this dash, and in the first person actually you can also drive. It doesn't look. Let me actually turn on the follow camera. See, in the front person doesn't look too bad either. There's even this dashboard and so on. Follow camera. Alright, let's try to drive up here, because it should be able to drive. It should be powerful enough. And yeah, I'm still using, not still, but I'm using a single petrol engine to power for this thing. And if the front wouldn't jump off so bad, I could, well yeah, I feel like I won't be able still. Whoa, I just broke the suspension. Well yeah, see what happens. Well, first time actually I see I broke this much. Actually, it feels like a real truck with a broken suspension. This can actually happen in real life as well if you would jump from too high place. But how about I show the first version which I was going to make, and also maybe I can show the handling. I believe it was a little bit different, maybe a bit lighter. Can't really remember what was the name of it, so I will just search. I believe it was suspension something. So suspension, yeah. Maybe this one. Suspension. I believe that this was, no, this is the latest, because it have wheel arches. So yeah, this was the first. Let me put this one on the lift. But yeah, this one, it looks really mean and just awesome. So yeah, here's this one. You can't really jump in from the doors. So yeah, this was the first version which I wanted to make, but as you can see, it just, oh, check out, it doesn't, FPS doesn't get lower when I crush it. Oh, it's on the lift, maybe that's why. Well yeah, let's just leave it on the lift. So yeah, if I would have make it like this, maybe I'll make like this version as well, but it just wouldn't look so mean and so on. So yeah, how about we try to drive around with this one as well. Suspension wise it's the same, maybe that one is a little bit stiffer, but that's because as I was adding extra weight I had compensated by increasing the suspension stiffness. And yeah, I really like this diffusor at the bottom, at the end. Front exactly is almost exactly the same. Did I drop it? Is it? Oh, free camera, no, follow camera. Yeah, I already forgot what I was trying to say. But yeah, here's my DAKAR car. It's not like a exactly like a DAKAR car, because I have seen more like I checked and I saw there's some other better DAKAR car, or more like a off-roaders. But this is just pure fun Jeep, truck, or whatever how you call it in your area or in your country. Whoa, let's saved. Alright, I saved. And yeah, see the wheel broken. Sometimes you can fix it, sometimes you just, oh, one upside down, sometimes you just have to respawn, as I don't really have that much time. I'll just put it on the lift. How about I just shut up and let's just drive. Whoa, and just tip it over. Maybe I'll save it. No, I won't save it. But alright, actually, I guess that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in some other videos and live streams. Bye.